What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and I do not have the most ideal recording conditions. But anyways, this is my Glock 26. It is cleared. It's always safety checked prior to the video. Anyways, love this build. I've been carrying it a lot lately. Just installed the Timney Alpha trigger for Gen 3 and Gen 4, and let me just tell you, it is a beast of a trigger. Now, I did have a ghost connector in here, and I need to switch back to my OEM connector, because this thing is so ridiculously light, it's almost scary to carry, even though I'm going to be carrying with it this whole week while on my trip. Now, first thing I like about it, the color, obviously. It doesn't really matter when it comes to function, but for this build, it matches it perfectly. Second thing I like about it a lot is the feel of the actual trigger. Now, it's a great trigger, very light, like I said, super crisp. The reset is a little better than your OEM Glock. It's just so much lighter, so much more crisp. Now, what's weird about the Timney Alpha triggers is they are installed in a different way. And that sort of makes me nervous for everyday carry, because it's not just using a connector and a different trigger bar and polished up stuff. It's actually changing the whole entire function of the firearm. Now, does the safety work? Yes, it does. The safety works fine. There's nothing having to do with that changes. But there is a screw in there that you have to screw down, and a little metal piece that, like a little shim that fits over the screw. And on top of that, there's a spring right here that is right next to the trigger that hits on your locking block. Now, it makes me nervous having all those different mechanical aspects adding to this firearm. This is considered a competition trigger. You can use the heavier spring, which I did for everyday carry, but it makes me nervous that one of these pieces has a screw that you screw in with an Allen wrench. Shooting a firearm has, with recoil and so on, you don't know if that's just going to come loose or whatever. But so far so good. I will be going to the range out here. An outdoor range seems very nice in the area, and we're going to test this thing out. I already know it's going to be fast. It's crisp, light. The only thing I'm concerned about is reliability. So that's why we test our firearms, to make sure they work, to make sure they function. And yeah, that's the Timney Alpha trigger. Full review coming soon.